What are you doing? Hey there, tater tots! First off, I just gotta say, oh my goodness. Tater Tot Nation came out in full force for that last video. Thank you so much for all that support and the feedback. Oh man, it just lifted my heart every time I refreshed my studio app just to see all the new comments, and oh my goodness. Thank you again. Okay, so loose goals for this video. I've got mules. Oh yeah, we're doing mules. I've got some more stuff with villagers specifically, and I want to do this quickly because I want to sleep. I want to do something with our villager catcher up there, and then I want to find an easy way to get emeralds. I'm thinking of Fletcher. And finally, so I've been talking about this a lot. the past couple episodes, actually I think maybe all the episodes. I really want to get to terraforming down there. I want to do it. We didn't get a chance in the last one, even though that was definitely one of my loose goals, but I don't know. We're aiming for it for this one. Okay, so mules. What do we need for mules? We're going to need some golden carrots, obviously to breed some stuff. We're going to need some wood because I'm going to want to have some sort of, probably fences at first, an easy enclosure, right? And then leads and saddles. I think that should be it. Okay, so what do we got? Treasure. This is where I'm going to get my saddles, just like a so. This is really messy. Hold on, do I have some? Yes, I've got more signs. Okay. Time to clean up our treasure chest here. This is just too much. Okay, there. So I've got tools, I've got armor, I've got potions, and I've got nether stuff. I'm sure this will be broken out at some point, but that's a good catch-all for now. So I've got my saddles, my leads, my wood. What I'm missing is golden carrots. Do I have some gold? I do have some gold. Actually, that'll be plenty. And then how am I looking for carrots? I've got 21. You know what? I think I'm going to need to plant these because otherwise we're going to use up all of our carrots and then I won't have any more. And I plan on doing a lot of horse breeding. And before we get started on that, I actually had an idea. Just a little bit more decluttering of the area. I think right about here, I can put my nether helmet. It's just easier that way. Now, what should I get rid of over here? By the way, this is like one of the main things that, I'm not going to say the main things, but it's definitely on the list for terraforming. I just want to make this look prettier. I think the farm here is fine, but I want to add like logs or something, kind of separating this just to kind of frame it out a little bit more, or maybe I'll use stone. Not really sure there. There, that should be enough for now. That leaves me 8 for turning into golden carrots right now. So I just realized, guys, while watching that back, I think you can definitely tell what time of day I'm recording because, around this time, I've already finished my second cup of coffee. And I tend to speak a little faster, move a little bit faster, even edit a little bit faster. Whereas if I record like in the evenings or anything like that, it's a little bit slower, more calm, that sort of thing. And there, my first set of golden carrots. That's fun. And with that, I think we are ready. Let's head on over to the village. And here we are. You know what I didn't bring with me? A bed. Hopefully I left one behind. I know I gathered a bunch of them for the villager breeder before. Where on earth is that donkey? Donkey! Or I'm sorry. Milton the donkey. He should be around here. There you are. There you are, Milton. Okay, perfect. So I've got you. Now I need a horse because my other horse just seemed to grow legs or grow an extra pair. Not really sure, but he walked away. So we've got to get a replacement. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, There you are. If I remember correctly, you can't even jump over this. Oh, you can. You just don't jump very high. So to get a really fast mule, I've got to start with a really fast horse. This guy, he's okay. You see, I've added a little cheaty thing up here, if you can see it. I know it gets blurred out. Sorry about that. But you can see it tells you how fast the horse goes and also how high the horse jumps. So for now, I'm just going to ride around on this guy until we can find something that beats his numbers. That's the strategy. Hey, finally another horse. I've been running around for feels like an hour. Oh, there's 2 horses. Probably closer to like 12 minutes. 3 horses. 4 horses. Nice. Now, I didn't bring any fences with me. That's a little annoying. There, got a horse hole. All right, horsey. Get in the horse hole. Where'd it go? There we go. All right, so let's try you first. Oh, sorry, forgot. I know you're picky about that kind of thing. I like the health. But I should have written down the values of the current horse. I think it jumps about the same, but I feel like it's a slower horse. Here, I'll check in a second. I believe this is 5.6 is what we have right now. Come on, guy. Okay, 5.6, and you are 9.2. So we're looking for something over, oh geez, I forgot what it was. Is it 9.2? 9.475. Okay. Where's those other horses? Would you scare them away? Now you are 8.3, but a better jumper. I mean, I'm not worried about jumping right now. We can work on jumping after we work on speed. So you're not the one. Let's try this one. 7. Oh, and a really bad jump. You are a terrible horse. You're even worse than that other guy. Okay, what about this one? It's going to be nighttime soon. All right, where you at? Oh, I couldn't even see it. Come here. Ooh, 10. That's really fast. That's fast and jumpier. I think this is our new benchmark. Okay. Let's stick this on you. Oh, yeah. Very fast. Very fast. I have no idea where the horse hole went. I mean, I guess it's just a saddle, but still. Oh, geez. They're spawning. They're spawning. Let's sleep quick. I'm going to get blown up by a creeper. Oh, I lucked out. Nice. Okay, come here. We've got to find this horse hole. Was he down by this one? Oh, there's the horse hole. Okay, perfect. So now, I take you. You know what? I'll take you out of the hole just so that you can... There we go. So you can frolic with the other horses. But I'm sorry. This is now the main guy. Hey, look. Is that another donkey? Oh, I wish I knew the numbers of my other donkey at home. I should have done that before I left. So both of these donkeys are the same. They're the exact same numbers, so I have to assume that's just kind of standard. But look what I found over here. Ooh, and there's another one. There's a couple of horses over here. Maybe we can try them out. Oh my goodness. Are you telling me I can just point at a horse and it'll... Look at that. So this one's a better jumper. But this one's faster. Okay, here's what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to hold on to a jumper and we're going to ride the faster one. That seems to be the best strategy here. Are you coming? Yep, you're coming. Okay, so he's a worse jumper and slower. What about this one over here? Ooh, that one's a better jumper, I think. Hold on. What are you? You're 3.9 and you are... Oh, get back here. 4.0. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'll take this. Thank you very much. And excuse me, you are now our jumping champion. I think we're on a really good start, by the way. All right, now that we've got a pretty fast horse and a pretty good jumper, I think it's time to get these guys back and start breeding. And home sweet home. For the horses, anyway. Okay, so you two hang out over here while I build something for you to frolic in. We'll say that. Do not fall into this hole. I think that's what happened to the last guy. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. I guess I'll take both of you. Sure. Okay, so you and you, I need you to walk very carefully across this little bridge that I made. Come on. No, do not fall in the hole. I don't want to go on another adventure trying to replace one of you. Okay, so let's do... Didn't mean to do that, but come right in here. Just like so. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then we'll do this. I'll take these off. Great. Okay, so this is just like a temporary place where I can try to breed these guys up and get the best horse possible. Oh, you guys like that, don't you? Yeah, they love golden carrots. Okay, here's one for you and one for you. Okay, another one for you. Why aren't you breeding? Why aren't they breeding? Am I doing something wrong here? You and you. I'm confused. Well, I've used up all of my golden carrots, but I think I figured out what the problem is. You see this one right here with the saddle? He's already been tamed, but this one, yep, has not been tamed yet. They've got to be tamed in order to breed. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, I'll go get some more golden carrots. Oh, these aren't ready yet. That's okay. We've got bone meal. Okay, so I have got enough for 7 more golden carrots. I'm going to need more gold soon. Okay, so let's try this again. Now that both of you are all, both of you are all tamed up, let's see if we can get you bred. Okay, so there's one for you and one for you. Yes, finally. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. So now if I do this little cheaty thing, will this tell me how fast the baby is? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I've got 10 and 3.04. So we've got 10, 8, 5, 4. So that's not a very good foal. There. So we let him out to pasture, of course. That's of course what we did. I've just got to wait a little bit before I can breed these guys again. I'm really liking this whole cheaty mini HUD thing where I can see how fast they are and how high they jump just by pointing at them. Really, it's really nice. And you may be asking yourself, why isn't Tater trying to name these horses? Well, first off, the parrots. The parrots, I've got a list of names for the parrots, and that's on the back of my mind. And second, I mean, technically speaking, neither one of these, might last very long. As soon as we get foals that are faster than these and jump higher, we're just going to replace whatever the slowest and least jumpy one is. So that's the plan for trying to get the fastest horse possible. And another question you might be asking is, what about this guy? When are we going to make him, breed with the horses to make a really good mule? So the same process that I'm going through with the horses, I'm gonna have to do with mules. I think I'll do some more research on it. But I thought that was one of those raiders for a second, a pillager. I'll do some research on it. I'm not sure if you can actually get faster than what they are, because when I was looking at all the donkeys earlier, they all kind of look the same. But of course, that doesn't mean that we can't set up a nice little enclosure for him. So let's take him so he doesn't fall in a hole and so he doesn't feel bad about the horses. And can I jump over this? I can! Very nice. Okay, that's something. Now, are you guys ready to breed again? Let's see. Oh, yep. All right, let's see. Let's roll the dice. See what we got. Turn on mini HUD. Can you get out from underneath your mother, please? Anytime. Okay, so we've got slower, but slower than the fast one, but jumpier than the fast one. So I think this one's like right in the middle. And we had to let him roam free as well. But that brings me to a couple of things. You see, I've only got 3 golden carrots left, which is going to be a problem. That's all the gold that I have to my name. Additionally, if we want to start doing the same thing here with donkeys, I'm going to need my other donkey. So I believe he was way on the other side of the river. Time for a boat trip. But before we go get the donkey, I want to do something that I've been talking about quite a bit, and that is building a bridge right back here. It's not going to be too fancy, but it should work. There, so I think something like that will work, especially just starting off. And of course, we'll raise these just so that we can make it look kind of like an arching bridge. And oh, by the way, I have been watching a lot. I've been catching up on Yellowstone recently, and it's been really inspiring, especially when I'm thinking about all these horses and donkeys and livestock and stuff like that. I can envision some really cool stuff, being able to do some really cool stuff with this village in the future. Just kind of not directly based on Yellowstone, but inspired by Yellowstone. So I think what we'll do is we'll start off with some slabs, and then I'll go through later and replace some of the slabs with trapdoors and campfires. I was able to scrounge up 6 campfires, so that should help quite a bit. So there, I think that's a pretty good curve going on. So it goes up half a slab at a time, 1, 2, 3, and then it does 2, and then it does 3. And I'm thinking this top level should go all the way across to meet up with the other side. I've just got to kind of replicate this. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then 3, and then see if we can get it connected in the middle. All right, I've got it connected in the middle, and it's actually right in the middle. I got really lucky with these 2 middle pillars. It's perfectly centered. So let's take out all of this dirt, and then I want to see what it looks like. Yes, that is the perfect amount of arch that I'm looking for. That's great. Now, usually I would do some sort of like fencing or, rails on the side, which we will do. We'll do that. But for now, I think this is good enough. All right, so I've gone and roughed up the bridge a little bit just to give it a little bit more texture and make it a little bit more interesting. I think this will be good. Let's go get that donkey. Oh, look, it's another parrot. Okay, so actually, here's something that I've been wanting to talk with you guys about for a while, and that's is that a panda? Is that a baby panda? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So I've been thinking. I know we've got villagers now, and I know that librarians sell name tags, but I've got this thing. I think I want it to be a thing. What if we only name, because I've still got the list of parrot names, like I mentioned before. What if we only name the parrots and tame them and bring them back to the base if we find a name tag in a loot chest? I think that would be cool, and it'll make it last longer. That can kind of be our thing, right? So, we've got to do more exploring. So also, I've been saving up for some PC upgrades, just so mainly so that this jungle renders in faster. That's the main thing that I want. I think I've fixed most of the choppiness, most of the video issues. There may be a little bit of choppiness left, but I think until I am able to upgrade my computer, and with the money I've been saving, thank you, by the way. Anyway, so I think that's going to be coming sometime in the next couple months. I'm really looking forward to it. Ooh, look at this, guys. There it is. Gravel's still standing, but you see that? That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Like, there's no reason that spot, and actually I feel like that spot the last time I was looking at this gravel took a long time to render in. So I'm hoping, okay, I'll nerd out with you guys just for a little bit. So I've got a really good graphics card. That's really good. But I've got a really old processor. The problem is it's the best processor that I can get for my motherboard. So in order to, I think he was somewhere around here. So in order to upgrade my processor, I have to upgrade my motherboard. If I upgrade my motherboard, I've got to upgrade my RAM, because I've got like 32 gigs of RAM, but it's DDR3, which is old school technology. So it's a process, and I've been saving for a long time. So I'm really hoping that we can make that change soon. I thought I put him over here. It was somewhere around here, right? Yeah, because he was hiding under... Yep, there he is. There he is. He was hiding under these vines. I remember that. Admit it, guys. You thought I forgot about this donkey, didn't you? There is absolutely no way he's going to make this jump, but I'm going to try. Go! Oh, I'm so proud of you. And first checkpoint complete. I think we're going by way of river from here on out. All right, donkey. You're the first one to see this bridge. I need you to follow me, though. Here, actually, this will be easier. I'll just ride you over there. Look at this. I cleared out a little bit more of this, too. Obviously, if we've kind of committed to this village, right? We're going to do some stuff, probably a lot of stuff at this village. So we're going to get pathing and stuff like that through here eventually. Probably a dock on the other side as well. But look at this. Oh, it just makes it so much easier. So much easier than trying to drag these guys across. And right around here, can you make it? You can! Great! Great! Now, I wanted to test something just to see if I was correct. So that's 7379, 7379, 1620, 1620. So yeah, this must be like the default for these guys is these numbers. So what I'm going to do, I do have some of these left. Yeah, I know you guys are excited. You're both tame, so this shouldn't be a problem. Now, I want to see if the foal changes at all, or if that's just kind of what we're dealing with. So, we've got... That's different, right? 7647. So that's faster and jumpier. Wow, okay, so maybe that's a thing. Let me take this off, and then cull our stock here. Now, this is about as much as we can do as far as the mule adventures for now, because once again, I've got one golden carrot left, and this is literally all the gold that I have left. So let's move on to the next thing. So there, I've cleaned out my inventory. It is so nice having an organized storage room, by the way. And for the next task, which I don't have any plan for other than kind of an idea, a very rough idea, not really much of an idea at all, is working with the villager catcher. That's what I'm calling that thing up there. And then we need to get an easy source of emeralds that has to do with trees, because I really want to do like my first villager tree build. So I think archers probably fit in trees. Oh, I forgot all about that guy. What are we gonna do with you, buddy? So actually that brings up a really good point. So Angela in the comments, thank you so much, Angela, for all the awesome comments, by the way, mentioned you know, making like a tree village, which was kind of already in the plans, right? We already had the be quiet sheep. I'm trying to talk here. So I did plan on having like a treetop village, but Angela mentioned having like maybe some purposeless villagers. And what I mean by that is villagers that we're not necessarily using for either emeralds or their trades, just being able to kind of wander around and do villagery type things. I love that idea. I'm standing in a vine, but I do love that idea. Now, of course, that's going to be really tricky to do while also maintaining control of the villagers, so they're not just falling to their death or running around getting zombified, stuff like that. But I think we can figure it out. Great. I need to make some more scaffolding. All right, much better, much better. And I have 33 left over. That's really good. So these guys are coming in. I did switch off the villager breeder. I'll maybe show you about that at some point. But we've got to get a better villager catcher here. And I'd like to have part of the villager catcher be like a place where we can move them as well. What I mean by that is have like mine carts or something like that set up so that they're automatically in the mine cart, and then we can just move them to wherever we want them, whenever we want to. Another thing that I really want to do, and this was also brought up by someone in the comments, I don't remember right off the bat who it was, probably Angela again, but having the big bridge. So obviously what we have here, let me show you. What we have down there, that's like probably going to be the smallest bridge in our area, right? But I want bridges like that kind of all over the place, connecting things together. And I think this might be the longest one. I'm just not really sure where it's going to go. Because from up here, maybe it'll be like going from that corner down to the bottom of this tree and then having, you know, another staircase going up, something like that. I'm not sure. All right, so I'll admit, oh, I've got an audience. I'll admit I got a little bit carried away with marking this out and planning, even though we're not supposed to have a plan. But anyway, here it is, as you can see. Okay, so I was thinking, I was trying to figure out the best place to put these archers, or the Fletchers. Well, we'll call them archers. I think I like archers better for what I decided. And you figure Fletchers, they're going to be your best shots in town. So they probably need to have the highest vantage point in town. So I'll clear out this branch right here. And then I'll put the Fletchers up here and they can see the entire valley. We'll call it valley. I like that. I spent a long time trying to get this angle here. And I'm not sure if it's quite right yet. I'm not using any half slabs or anything like that yet. But I think it's pretty close. It's pretty darn close to what it would actually look like. You can't make it go any steeper, simply because you need to be able to get up and down. Like stairs are pretty much the steepest that you can go with these sorts of things. And then I wanted it to kind of look like there's gravity involved, right? Now, if you look over here, this is actually what I did first, because I talked about it a little bit before, you know, having some sort of bridge that goes across here and something here, which would be fine for the Fletchers, I think, but I really want to test myself with a really big bridge. So that's why I decided to go up there as well. So I guess the next thing to do, now that I've gotten this pretty much laid out, as close as it's going to be until I start putting actual blocks down, right? I think I should work on this bridge first, because we're going to have to see where the bridge ends up. I think it's going to be right about here, but that's going to be the edge of our villager catcher, which is going to be up here. Same way with the other. Oh, geez. Thank you, feather falling. Same thing with way up there. I need to see where that edge is going to be so I know what I'm building for the Fletchers. So I'm going to head on over across the river to our, you know, makeshift little wood farming area, because I believe I'm completely out of this stuff, of the dark oak. So I need to get some of that. I need to get some more. Man, that's still just an awesome tree. I need to get some more jungle. I think I need to get some more acacia too. So this might take a minute. All right, so I've got almost 2 stacks of jungle logs, 42 dark oak, handful of acacia. Hopefully this will be enough, at least to get started. I just realized it right before I had that big gigantic fall. Seconds before, I broke my bed, which means I would have gone all the way to spawn, which is like, I don't know, 1,000+ blocks away. That would have been terrible. So I'm just going to start by making like a layer like this. And hopefully it works out. We'll see. All right, there. So we've got to imagine it without the dirt. I think that's the best way to do it. And I think this works. I think it works. Now we have to remember, look down. Where's my other bridge? Look down here. Okay. I'm going to have stuff hanging above it. I'm going to have stuff hanging below it. And all of those things really do like break up the contour of the curve quite a bit. So I think if we have that, then I think this is good enough, right? It's good enough for government work. Okay, so what do you think of this? I've done the ones that I can reach for now, like the fences going up to be the railing, just like we did for the one down there. The thing that I'm thinking, and of course I'll get the ones hanging underneath, like the random ones that have lanterns on them. I need to make some lanterns. Anyway, so one thing that I'm thinking is I don't know if we necessarily need the top one. I could see that be here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If we go down here, you see this these fence gates up here on top. It's kind of like an additional suspension support thing going on, and it works really well for holding lanterns. But I'm not sure if we should have that one for this one, primarily because of how big it is and how it just goes up. I could see this being like a you know, we have building to building kind of going on around the base area, that would make sense for those types. For these types, so that we have the top and the bottom. But I see this as more like military, if that makes sense. Like these are the archers up top that are protecting the base area. So because of that, like they don't get all the frills and stuff. I mean, sure, there will be some lanterns, there will be lighting. I'll do all that stuff, and I will break it up just like we did down there. But I don't think we need the top part. Took me a long time to get there, but eventually I did. Okay, so here, I just wanted to get this done before it gets too dark here and things start spawning on me. So I added the ones underneath. I'm not sure if I like it, but we'll see once we get the lanterns in. That really does make a huge difference. Okay, so do I have iron? Actually, I have quite a bit of iron. And I think I even have, hold on. I think I have more up here that I was smelting. Hey there, Nugget. Hey, no-name dog. I'm just going to call you dog for now. So let's see. Ooh, actually, I have a ton of iron. And wait a second. Seriously? I could have bred more horses. And wouldn't you know it, I even have 14 lanterns, which will probably be enough. So I really need to go through my storage more often. All right, guys. So here's how it looks. I intentionally did not sleep right now because I just think it looks so cool at night. But you can see I definitely roughed up the bridge. And I think it looks really good. Especially because, like I said, Fletcher's military stuff, definitely in disrepair. Because it's military grade, if anybody knows what that means. And then if we look on the side here, I think I did a good job with the spacing of the lanterns because I don't want it, I want it to look random. And random is so incredibly hard in Minecraft. But I think this looks pretty good. I do like how it looks a lot better than it did before with the lanterns in there. I think that looks good. This seems like more than were in there before, and I thought I shut this thing off. Oh, look! The vines are growing. I love it. But I do need to do some maintenance on those because I do not want them on the ground. So let's take it to there. Yeah, that should be fine. I want it like varying heights. I want it to look semi-natural. You know what I mean? We'll just do that. I think I got it. Oh, there we go. Now, what are you guys up to? Here's how I turned it off before. I meant to show you that towards the beginning of the video. All I did was put an item frame with a bed. But apparently that's not enough. Apparently I have to get another item frame or something. How are you guys still able to make villagers if there's only 2 beds here? I thought you could only do it if like there was an extra. Okay, so hopefully this does the trick. Here, and I'll move this one over too, just so that they're in the right spot. There. Stop making babies. I suppose I'm one to talk. If you know, you know. And there. Got all that cleaned up? Perfect. It is nice to have a surplus of scaffolding now. That's going to work really well for this treehouse base area. But now that we've got the bridge done, I need to focus on the villager catcher right here. And hopefully there won't be any more of you guys. And then also the Fletcher shop, station, position, place up here. There. I think this is good. Good enough for now anyway. Good enough for now, definitely. And I definitely don't mind working in the dark up here just because I think it looks so good with the lanterns and everything. And I'm not even using shaders and I think this looks good. So theoretically, if I were to make a boat, let's make a jungle log boat. Here we go. So if I were to make a boat, I would hope, geez, my inventory is looking terrible. I would hopefully be able to stick this right here, maybe get in it, push it forward a little bit, and eventually one of the villagers might get in it. Oh, I was really hoping this would work. There. It worked. I opened it for a second. I don't even think I needed to. I just needed them to be pushed against this really hard. And then what I can do is I can back out just like this. Beep, 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 Okay. I can go forward. And then theoretically, once I get the workstations and stuff in there, and I may need to like place them periodically just so he goes up, theoretically, he should go up there on his own and hopefully not fall off. And now I need to come all the way up here and design this this archery spot for him. I think I can get rid of like some of these branches like this. I think that'll be fine. Okay, just so that they, you know, have a good range of view around the base area. That's the whole point here. And there, I think this will look good for now. So what we have here, and I don't know, maybe I'll put beds up here for later. You know what? I don't want these guys to sleep. They're protecting the base. What do they need to sleep for? But as you can see, I roughed up the floor quite a bit. I made it so here. Let's do this just so you can see. I tried to put plenty of support from branches underneath for this, you know, semi-big structure. Not really all that big. And one thing that I was having a hard time with, here, let's go back up to this. So if you look up here, we're using acacia for the fencing all around, which we've done for all of our builds, but I use the dark oak for the bridge. So I had this problem down there as well, but my solution was to bring the branches up to kind of serve as kind of like a filler in between. So you don't just have that really rough transition from the acacia to the dark oak. But I think this will work. The main thing that I'm missing is the fletching stations. So let me go get those. And while I'm up here, I can offload some of this inventory. Inventory management has been really difficult for this project. So I've got 2 cartography tables. I do not have any fletching tables. I believe I have, yes. So let's make 2 of them for now. I think I'll need 4 for that. Awesome. So there's 2. I think that's going to be fine. I think 2 archers up there. You definitely want more than 1 because they've got to tell each other when to wake up and stuff like that. Maybe take shifts and also see all the different sides of the base area. That'll work really well. Is that villager still in here? Are you still in here, guy? Yep, there he is. I have no idea. Maybe he's the zookeeper. Oh, yes, he's a zookeeper. He's looking after double stuffed. So I think probably 1 right there. And then 1... Oh, I don't know. I can put it... I'll put it right there. Nah, I don't like that. I'll put it behind. You see how laggy? Like the block lag is just crazy. So here's the issue, is I don't want it too close to the fences because I don't want them to be able to get out in any way. That's why you see stuff like this. The campfire is really far away, and as well as the trapdoors. So that way they can't jump out. And then what I'll do is after I get the villagers up here, I'll just put these acacia... Oh, no, I gotta go dark oak. I have to go dark oak, right? Yeah, I have to go dark oak. Luckily, I do have... I mean, I could use some more sticks, but I've got plenty of dark oak logs that I can make those. I don't have to go back down. Does that look better? I really didn't like how the Fletcher stations were just kind of sticking out. And I'm not using birch anywhere, so it's really tough. But I think by roughing it up a little bit like this... I mean, look. This area is used quite a bit, right? This is our number 1, like this is our Overwatch, our number 1 point of defense. So you'd think, you know, I don't know, maybe they're resting spears up against the tree or whatever. We'll just go with that. Now, one thing that I did want to try, just because we've got this new trick with the leads and everything, is can I lead the boat all the way up here and then not even have to worry about... Yeah, this is working, guys. I don't know if it will work once we get to the very top, but I think the secret here is you just have to go slowly. What's the better way? Probably this side. Come on. Come on. Don't break. Don't. He did. Oh my goodness. He's not. What am I supposed to do with that? I've got an idea, guys. Come on. No, come over here. Come over here, please. Please don't die. Oh, no. I'm going to die. Is he still there? Or did he die? He's still there. All right, let's go back up. Come on, we can do it. Don't break. Don't break. I can just picture like a rubber band. You know what I mean? Now, if I were to drop right here, hopefully he'll get back up on the bridge. Let's see. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Don't go over... how do I make it so he doesn't go over the side? This is ridiculous. Ooh, I've got an idea. Let's make this easy. Let's put this here. Here. And then... break that. Hey, there's a bed. No, dude. There's a bed right there. There's a bed. I don't think there's anywhere that you can go. Oh, now you see it. Yes, go up to the bed. Go up to the bed. Where's my... oh, I don't have them. Okay, I'll use these for now and then I'll replace them. Let's go get in bed. Very nice. Good job. Villagers. Okay, I can actually replace these before he wakes up and realizes that he can get out with this and this. Oh my goodness, dude. Seriously. Yeah, I'm glad you're resting peacefully. Okay, now hopefully this guy will just kind of hang out here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get my second one up. And oh yeah, by the way, guys, I will definitely be doing like the whole cinematic with shaders thing of this area because I think it's going to look really nice with all the lights, especially at night. So stay tuned for that. I'll definitely do it after we get done with this. Okay, so theoretically, I can pull them up until we get to about the top. And then what I'll do is I'll open the gates and tell him, hey, you've got a workstation here. You should check that out. Okay, I think this is good enough. So if I were to break the boat now, are you going to go up there? Oh, too easy, guys. Too easy. Okay, so yes. And yes, they both have stick trade. So I need to take advantage of that right now. Let's use jungle just because I've got a bunch of it and it's definitely the easiest wood to get out here. There's 32. I'll get you locked in. Maybe. Oh, Lightmatic. I don't even use Lightmatic anymore. Okay, so there. You're locked in. Perfect. Let's make some more sticks. And perfect. They're both locked in. Now we have easy access to emeralds. Now, I know one thing that's really big, and I've done it in, I think, all of my series before, is, you know, zombifying and curing the villagers just to get their prices down, because they do come with a really big discount. But I made the decision in this series, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to zombify and cure my villagers because I don't need, you know, buku amounts of emeralds. I really don't. I really don't. And most of the things that I'm going to be buying with emeralds, I mean, they come pretty cheap anyway, or cheap enough. I think it's a really healthy trade-off to just pay the original price, because that'll basically nerf them a little bit in my book. I think villagers are a little bit too OP. Having them and using them just kind of takes away a little bit of the game. And there we go. So I hope you like that. I love how this place looks at night with all the lanterns and stuff like that, especially with shaders. It just looks so awesome. So that's all the time I have for this one. Just a quick note. I am going on vacation with my family. So I'm gonna try to squeeze something out, maybe like a nether exploration trip to come out next Monday. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. No promises at all. I will try to do it. This video is late coming out. It's probably going to come out on Tuesday. But please do not judge the next video that comes out if I'm able to get it done. It's just going to be a quick and dirty nether exploration trip because we've got some stuff that we're looking for in there. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.